So another penalty shootout. This time we couldn't quite finish the job. What do you make of the performance on a whole today?
It was okay in spells. We've played better this season. If we had gone through, I'd have probably said we were fortunate, and that's the first time I'd have probably been saying that this season. But they created the better chances today. Angus has made 2 really good saves for us. You know, we've worked our goals well. You know, but I just felt we didn't defend our half as well as they defended theirs. They were more potent. You know, they've put a couple of chances wide and one over, and Angus has made a couple of saves. But when you get in the position you're in the 92nd minute, then you've got to do the basics right, and we just didn't manage the game well enough. You know, we didn't do enough to stop the cross, and then we didn't do enough to defend the box well enough. And the lads are disappointed in there, but we were young tonight. We had to with you know, Tony Springett, Jerry as I call him, you know, going in at left back, and he did okay, but he's not played a lot of games for a while, and it's been a problem for us, that position. I didn't want Kenny to go and play another 90 minutes there. He's played most of the games already this season. You know, and you know, we just was a little bit too passive in our half today.
It still feels like we can take some positives from today, though. We saw Sam Byron back on the pitch tonight. Were you pleased to be able to start him?
Yes, we'll take a lot of positives through the game. I mean, because we were young today, we've got young John Tompkinson playing again. Tony Springett, as I said, AJ's first start as well. So a load of positives, but nice to get Sam through 45 minutes. The plan was to see how long we could get out of him. But the way he was feeling and his numbers were 45 minutes, so it's a step in the right direction for us. You know, Gabi Sara has got his first 90 minutes as well since he's joined us, you know, after a long-term injury that he had at his previous club as well. So, yeah, there's some really good points to come out of it. And then, obviously, Adama coming back as well and getting a goal. And, you know, him and Timu showing some of the partnership that, you know, we're starting to show real good signs last season against Everton here and Watford, and unfortunately Adam got injured, so good to have him back, and obviously Jordan scoring as well.
So you mentioned Adama making final 20 minutes on the pitch tonight. He scored an important goal for us to put us ahead again. Are you pleased with how he's played and alongside Timu as well?
Yeah, I'm pleased with how both of them played. You know, we had to go 4-4-2 at the end, and you know, emptied the middle a little bit. You know, wanted us. I just felt that we could have had our distances a little bit closer at times, and made it a little bit more difficult for them to play through us. But the two of them came on and did really well, and they gave us, you know, a different option. Then, you know, we looked a threat because, you know, for the big chances that they've had, you know, young Liam Gibbs has had a massive chance to make it 3-1, and then even at 2-2. They've somehow deflected his shot over the bar in the 93rd minute, which would have given us the win as well. But we're disappointed because, you know, the position we were in, we should be in the third round now.
So do all of the positives that you mentioned there from the players who wouldn't normally make a start, does that mean that with a lot of players are fighting for the shirt?
I think they are. I think we saw the depth of the squad today because, you know, Bournemouth are the Premier League team this season, and they've got some really good players in their squad today, in their team today. Some of our young lads stood up to that challenge really well.
So we turn our attention back to the league again. We face Sunderland at the weekend. How do you feel ahead of our trip down there?
Yeah, and a tough game. I went to watch them on Saturday at Stoke, and they were probably fortunate in the first half to get the lead, but they were good second half. You know, and in front of their own fans, they've had a good start to the season, and you know, a season back in the Championship, so they'll be buoyed, and I'm sure we have to go and quieten them fans down ourselves.